Hello again, Internet. This is Stuart doing another pregnancy blog video. Today my wife starts week number 25. It's a pretty important milestone because at this point in time, if for whatever reason, heaven forbid, if she were to go into preterm labor, it would be where the baby could technically survive outside the womb, definitely with medical assistance, of course. So that's, I guess, a relief in the event that happens, but hopefully it doesn't. We should still be going to full term here, going to week 38 to 40, so, but yeah, that's good to know in the event of shenanigans. But, at this point in time, baby's still doing very well. We're starting to feel baby kick a lot more. We can feel some pretty hard kicks, some really definitive ones. So that's always fun and exciting. We can definitely feel baby move, especially my wife. Baby is also starting to kick into all sorts of places, particularly the lung area, which, it's kind of interesting because my wife will suddenly get really short of breath when Kaitlyn starts kicking up there at her lungs. So that's kind of interesting. I don't really know what to think of it or how. I'm trying to imagine how it would feel, and I just can't imagine it at all. As I've said it multiple times, but I gotta give props to my wife for wanting to have multiple kids and have to go through all this discomfort for 9 months, Bless her. She's so good. Speaking about being uncomfortable, as it continues to get hotter and hotter here where we live, especially now that summer's in full gear, all of a sudden she's become really, really hot, like all the time. She feels incredibly warm constantly. And remember when I joked about how last week how she decided to turn the thermostat down to like 77 or so, just to try to feel, cool the apartment down quickly. No, that's like a constant thing now. It's like constant. She has to constantly keep it at 77 degrees inside, which in years past we've been perfectly comfortable at like the 82, 83 degree mark, and she's not comfortable with that at all anymore. If she's gone for the day, like at work or something, and I'm just at home, I'll put it back up to 82 just because I'm one of those people that are slightly stingy with the electricity bill. And so if she's gone, I'll turn it back up to 82, and then she'll come home from work, and if I have forgotten to turn back down the AC, she comes in and she just loses her cool. No, in all seriousness, no, though. She has to crank it back down, and she gets kind of angry at me for turning up the heat, and it's I got to learn I need one of those automatic thermostats, the one that can just like adjust the temperature based on time. But anyway, but so she does like to keep the room fairly cool now. To be honest, I'm always feeling cold now, just because in addition to the AC, there's always fans going, and so I'm always, I always feel slightly chilly, and it's summer and it's chilly in the apartment. But I'm willing to sacrifice comfort. I'm perfectly fine. If she needs it at 77, I'll do it. I can take feeling cold slightly for a little bit, because apart from the heat, she's got lots of other things that make her uncomfortable. She's still trying to get comfy, with sleeping position. Kaitlyn wakes her up in the middle of the night by kicking her lungs or ribs, or just moving and rolling all over the place. It's getting harder for her to find a comfortable position to sleep, to sit. Eating is not always the most comfortable thing either. She can't bend down to pick things up without feeling the strain on her back. She can feel the stretching of the ligaments. So she's definitely getting to that stage where she's going to feel uncomfortable for the next few months. So if she's with all that uncomfort, I am going to do not even close to my fair share just by being cold for the next few months. So be it. Oh, I forgot. One other discomfort that my wife is now experiencing is a heartburn. She felt it like once or twice, before this week, and it's fairly regular to feel it early on, but she never felt it. But now she's feeling it rather frequently, which I guess it's probably just from the baby kicking her stomach or something. I don't know, but So she does feel that burning sensation a lot more often. We have found ways to mitigate it, fortunately. It's not anything too severe, nothing to be concerned about, but it's just another inconvenience that my wife is now experiencing. We just find it funny because the pregnancy guide we're following said that she might experience heartburn as early as like the 3rd month, 4th month, and we're ending the 5th month and she's just now feeling it. So that's kind of interesting, kind of intriguing, but you know, every pregnancy is different, every woman is different with her pregnancy, so I guess she just has heartburn in the later stages. It's interesting to see, and we'll have 3 more months to figure out how her pregnancies are. So we continue to see if Kaitlyn responds to certain stimuli. We found out that she's super into the Harry Potter movies. We started watching those recently, and while watching Harry Potter, she'll just start kicking as soon as she hears the opening intro music, which add that on the list of things baby likes, apparently. We got Fire Emblem, we've got a few Disney movies, and now we can add Harry Potter onto the mix. You know, she's just gonna be a nerd, isn't she? Excellent, excellent, gotta make her nerd. Yeah, I can't wait. But yeah, that should be it for this week. I've been trying to keep these videos rather short, so that way I don't have to keep the AC off too long for me to do these videos. So I'm going to just wrap it up right here so that my wife can once again have a nice cool apartment. But thanks once again for joining me and for watching this video. Feel free to leave me any comments or questions down below. I'd love to hear from you guys. Until next week, stay awesome everyone.